Hey, hey! How's it going, everybody? My name is Python, and welcome back to another episode here of the Terraria Master Summoner playthrough. You join me here doing some much-needed world smoothing and flattening and preparing and all that kind of stuff. I usually wind up doing this in my Terraria playthroughs because, you know, it's nice to have an area of the world just dedicated to fighting bosses, right? So, yeah, the way I see it, the earlier you make a start on that side of things, the better things are gonna be, right? But yeah, welcome back. I really do hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I won't lie to you folks, I've had a very, interesting week, shall we say? Maybe one of these days I'll tell you about it, but for now, I'm excited to dive back into the Summoner playthrough here. It's been, what, nearly a couple of weeks since the last episode? And of course, I do apologize about that. Better late than never, right? So as well as preparing my world for a decently sized boss arena, there are some other things I'm going to be doing in today's episode. The next boss in progression, of course, is what? On this one, it's going to be the Brain of Cthulhu. Now, I know for a fact that after taking down the Brain of Cthulhu, there are some new weapons that I can go for, and I'm very, very excited to get my hands on them. So, my friends, if you folks are excited for today's episode, do be sure, of course, to show your support with a big old like rating beneath the video. And of course, a massive thank you to all of you folks who have been supporting these episodes and indeed the series and indeed the channel lately. I really do appreciate it, and I especially appreciate all of your patience. It truly does mean the world to me, folks. Really. Oh, no, Mr. Bunny. You're gonna need to skedaddle there, buddy. Okay, I'll let you go past it. Come on, man. I'm trying to take out these walls in such a way that you don't get clobbered on the head. Right, there you go, bud. See? Sometimes I am nice in this game. Just not to slimes. You know, in the days of my childhood, slime was an awesome thing you used to see on TV. You used to be able to play around with it. But now, as a result of this game, I have a very strong negative prejudice against slime. So, yeah. Well done, Terraria. You achieved that. What the hell am I talking about, honestly? Oh, wait a minute, though. There's me talking about how slimes suck, but I've got a little companion slime behind me. Bud, I'm sorry. I didn't mean you. Have you noticed that whenever I try to face the little squishy slime, he, like, goes away from me? Like, have I offended you that much? Oh, my goodness, I am so sorry. Oh, goodness me. I've been playing this game way too long. We have a nicely flattened out area here. And I think what I'm going to do eventually is make like a large arena. And hopefully it'll be big enough to the point where we'll be able to take down the mech bosses towards the beginning of hard mode eventually. But yeah, for now, the Crimson is over on our left-hand side here. There are two entrances down to the underground Crimson. And who knows, maybe us having ninja armor on and all of our various accessories here, which is, don't get me wrong, a bit of a jumbled mess of accessories, it has to be said. Maybe as a result of having all of those things, we might be able to take down the Brain of Cthulhu first time today? I mean, that would be kind of awesome, right? One thing that's been irking me a little bit throughout this series is the fact I still only have one minion on me. Now, granted, I could go for the Flink's fur coat. That will allow you to have an additional minion. And to be fair, it might not be the worst idea in the world. But the thing is, by getting the Flink's fur coat, we would then lose the 20% increased movement speed set bonus of the full ninja armor set. So, is it really worthwhile going for it? For additional minions, yes. To lose a fairly hefty movement speed bonus, maybe not. I don't know, man. There's some pretty hefty trade-offs, I would say. So, here's my next suggestion. I think some underground jungle fishing to try and grab ourselves some variegated lardfish. And honestly, I'm thinking a heck of a lot of them to the point where hopefully it will last me the entire rest of the series. If we can get enough of those bad boys, we'll be able to basically, semi-permanently, have an additional minion slot on us, like, almost at all times, right? So how are we looking in terms of bait? We have 23 worms, we have ourselves a couple of enchanted night crawlers, we got ourselves some slightly lower end bait as well in the form of grasshoppers, but I'm thinking we can stick with the worms. And hey, look at this, we've got a heck of a lot of fallen stars, so that means I can do just a little bit of a thing here. Nightcrawler, there we are. I'm still getting used to this new inventory system and crafting system. I'll get there eventually, folks, I will. I wonder if we could survive the Crimson long enough to the point where we could pick up a bunch of Crimtane ore so I can try and make myself at least a fairly decent fishing rod to kick off our fishing journey with. So here we go, down, 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 a bunch of crimson altars, very good. I'm looking for Crimtane ore though. Is it me, or is there just not any? Yeah, I've never really noticed that before. On Corruption Worlds, you do typically get quite a lot of Demonite ore spawning in the horizontal sections of the Corruption Chasms, right? But here we are in the Crimson, and there's not a single bit of Crimtane ore to be found. Alright, if there's not gonna be any Crimtane in that little entrance, maybe there'll be some in the other entrance. Go on, don't do me over like this, Terraria. Let's have ourselves some Crimtane, eh? Oh, hey! Random life crystal! Don't mind if I do. Unbelievably, my friends, not a single bit of Crimtane ore has presented itself to me. Oh my gosh. If you guys were hashing down in the comments area, you got Crimtane from the Eye of Cthulhu, you massive doofus brain, I would not have blamed you. It turns out, once again, my memory is absolutely terrible. Oh no. Why? Why, Python? Are you so stupid? Alright, go on, let's do this thing. I'm pretty sure it was indeed 8 bars, though, right? I mean, tell me, at the very least, I got that bit right. Come on, it's 8 bars for the fishing rod, right? Yes, it is. Okay, excellent. The Flesh Catcher, 22% fishing power, plus 35% bait power. I think that's a pretty good starting combo. So, yeah, here's what we're gonna do. We're all going to forget that the last minute to 2 minutes of video ever happened. I remembered with perfect accuracy that I had all the Crimtane ore I needed already via the Eye of Cthulhu we took down in the last episode, right? Nothing bad or silly has happened. Nothing at all. Don't know what you're on about. I think you guys are making stuff up at this point. I mean, never mind the fact that I've been playing this game for 15 years and Demonite / Crimtane dropping from the Eye of Cthulhu has, like, almost always been a thing, right? Never mind that. It's all good. We'll gloss over it. We'll play the game some more. I'll stop going on about it now. So then, the next thing we're doing is we're actually heading towards one of the oceans so I can pick up some coral. The reason I'm doing that is so I can then make myself some sonar potions. Then I can really stretch my bait and basically catch only the things that I want. When you realize you've skipped over a surface chest this whole time. Oh, wait, I think there's a reason for that. No, jungle bat, go away, you son of a gun. Okay, now there's 50,000 bees after me. Now there's 50,000 slimes. Oh, this is fun, isn't it? Honey slime? Well, that is a new one. Oh, and they give honey blocks. That is sick as hell! Because that means we'll be able to farm those dudes out and then we can make abominations at the surface. Or, wait, can we? No, we still need honey bottles, so we do still need to go down into the jungle to then go get honey bottles, right? Okay, maybe I was getting a bit ahead of myself there. But, yeah, honey slimes. Great addition. In fact, to be honest, all of the new slimes so far, I would say, have been great additions. But anyways, going back to talking... what the hell? Bro, come on, man! Dude, not cool, boo-boo. Dude, What are you doing, bro? All I'm trying to do is get myself over here so I can give some much needed early fishing tips. In that if you are wanting your rather small supply of bait at the beginning of the game to go further, you're gonna want to... Oh, gee whiz. Oh, okay. Yeah, I really could do without this. Okay. Come on, let's just grab the coral we can get. Can I loot this chest while I'm at it before I drown? Yes, I can. All right, we are out of the game. Don't you dare try and teleport over to me, King Slime, you son of a gun. Anyway, back to what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. If you want your not very high supply of bait to go further, get yourself over to an ocean biome. Get yourself into the ocean itself. Get yourself some coral, some water leaf, and then you can make some sonar potions. That way, you know exactly what you're catching, and therefore, you can make your bait stretch a heck of a lot longer. Whoosh! Okay, King Slime has despawned. Excellent. Call me a coward, call me what you like. I just knew it wasn't going to be a battle I was going to win. Nor, frankly, could I be bothered with, so, yeah. Anyway, back to the potions, my friends. There they are. Sonar. How many can we make? 9 of them. Holy guacamole, that's actually a fairly decent amount. We've got the traveling merchant roaming on into our world as well. Eladon, why are you trying to scale the roof when I'm trying to see what you have so I could maybe purchase stuff from you? Stopwatch. I mean, yeah, why not? It's another informational accessory that would probably come in useful. Never. No wonder why I'm always so poor in Terraria, just buying useless stuff. So then, my friends, let's grab ourselves out some little dirty blocks, and we're going to get ourselves over to an underground jungle. This, rather similar to the Crimson before, promises to be an interesting experience, I would suggest. Oh boy. If I don't die a million times, I'll be very, very surprised. Oh, for goodness sake! Slime rain, and as a result, at the end of it, probably another King Slime spawn. What is this game trying to tell me? Oh, hey, another underwater chest. Don't mind if I do. Got a minecart rail and a whole bunch of traps. Oh my gosh, why are there so many traps here? Jeez. Ah, a can of worms. Very nice little bait booster right there. Oh my goodness me, it is chest central around here. We've got 2 regular ones. Very nice. And, oh, look at that. Another can of worms. Whoa. Our bait game is about to be very, very strong. But hey, check this out. We've also got ourselves one of these large mahogany tree things. And in those, you get jungle-related loot. Fiberglass fishing pole, anyone? Go on, fiberglass fishing pole. Feral claws. Actually, in terms of increasing our whip speed, that's quite good. All right, very good. The loot continues, my friends, with this here shrine and yet more feral claws. Sure. All right, so judging by the fact the background music has changed, I would have to suggest that we're now in the underground jungle. So we've got ourselves a little bit of a lake here. I'm not 100% sure it's big enough to the point where we won't capture junk. So maybe I try and combine this water body with the one maybe down here? Yeah, sounds like a pretty good way to go, I think. Hang on a minute, I've just remembered something. There's a jungle-related whip, isn't there? The Snapthorn, I think? Dude, imagine that. That'd be a huge upgrade. Alrighty, got the lake area dug out. Turns out we have another water body over to our right here. So, yeah, we should be able to fashion into existence a nice large lake. Oh, and yeah, you can see chest on the right-hand side there as well. Except it is literally surrounded by death. I don't know, man. I'd be very surprised if I was able to get on over there and see what's in there. Oh, my eagle eyes have just spotted something as well. Look beneath me. That, my friends, is the jungle temple. All right, let the flood commence, my friendos. Here we go. Excellent. Slime has stopped falling from the sky. Well, thank goodness for that. I didn't want to have to deal with that when I went home. But yeah, anyway, for now, check it out. We've got ourselves a nice little fishing spot, and I feel like we're about as safe as we're going to be. So, ladies and gentlemen, sonar potion on. We have a whopping 40 enchanted night crawlers. We should be able to get ourselves a hefty amount of what we're looking for. Neon tetra. Oh, yeah! Look, you can actually physically see the fish hovering around our little bopper there. Oh, that is so cool. Hey, is that a variegated lardfish? Wait, oh, it disappeared in front of my very eyes. Oh, you son of a gun. Oh, a crate. Don't mind if I do. Oh, look at that. There's a bunch of crates floating around. It's such a subtle visual upgrade, but a visual upgrade it is. Look at it. There's an iron crate floating around in there now as well. What is that? Oh, I thought that was a golden carp for a minute. Oh, dude, I am loving what fishing is looking like now. Jungle crate. Oh, yeah, that felt pretty good. That's more like it. Variegated lardfish. The more of those we can get, the better things are gonna be. Balloon pufferfish. Well, that was not on my bingo card for today. You know what? I've been purposely not catching bass for the longest time, but actually, it does serve a use. We can get ourselves some rudimentary food out of it, and with that rudimentary food, we get ourselves some minor buffs, which I would still suggest are better than having no buffs at all, right? So, yeah, why not get a little bit of a supply of bass as well? I don't think we'll need too many for now, but certainly a healthy supply to keep us going for a little bit, I think would be a good idea. Alrighty, that is 30 bass we now have, and I think that's a pretty good amount to be getting on with. So I think what we're going to start doing is cherry picking the rest of the fish. So yeah, variegated lardfish, crates, and any other super valuable things that might wind up presenting themselves to us. So far as I can tell, the little fish and objects swimming around in the water body you're fishing in don't actually seem to have any bearing. Oh, what the heck? It's scraggling time. It doesn't seem to have any bearing on what fish you're about to get or what object you're about to get. The fish you're about to get literally appears the very second the bobber goes down, as you can see. But yeah, as you can also see, there's a whole bunch of other dudes that just sort of fade in and out of existence. So yeah, it purely is a visual thing. So far as I can tell, anyway. Then again, I've only done 4 episodes of this series so far, and the extent of my 1.4.5 playtime has entirely been within this series. I don't have a personal world or anything like that. So, yeah, I mean, if you guys have any other input regarding the little fish actually popping up in the water bodies, and if it does have any bearing on what you're about to get, do let me know. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, that's our ticket to the good life right there, my friends. High-end bait. That's what we're going to be looking for in that more than anything. Alrighty, so 3 sonar potions worth of fishing. That's 24 minutes. I've used just under half of my entire bait supply. We've got 36 variegated lardfish and a plethora of different crates. I'd say that was a pretty fruitful fishing session right there. Now, here's... you son of a gun. We are going to attempt to see what the heck is inside this freaking chest. If we can grab ourselves some vines, maybe some stingers from those little spiky slimes down there, that would be kind of awesome. Now, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to make the snapthorn today, but a thought occurs. Even if we could make the snapthorn, would that not be slightly better than the brand new crimson whip? I must admit, I don't actually know, not having gone for it or obtained it before. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it might be cheesy for us to just skip straight to the snapthorn like we would typically do in our other playthroughs. So, yeah, I feel like I want to actually showcase the new content, you know what I mean? Slimy versus a jungle slime. Oh, yeah. Oh, very, very good. Right, now if we could take out this other son of a gun, we might be able to get ourselves some more stingers. How many do we even have? 6. How many do we need for various bits and bobs? I don't actually know. Right, what I do know is I want to see what the heck is inside this chest. Oh, it's a boomstick. If this was a Ranger playthrough, I would be beside myself with excitement. So finally, my friends, we're back at home. And oh my goodness me, that was a lot of stuff getting organized. Brilliant. So, let me just take inventory of everything I got, and then we can go through what we can make. So the first thing we can make is a whole bunch of cooked fish. Although with that said, what the heck is this? Blackened fish. Minor improvements to all stats. Increases life regen. 5-minute duration versus 8-minute duration. So why would you go for this over this? Am I missing something here? Now it's time for a little bit of a crate unboxing. Let's see if we get anything cool. Not really. Just a generic top-up of resources, really. Ooh. Ooh. Wow, that was actually quite the crate. Anklet of the Wind. You know what this means? As soon as we get the Goblin Tinkerer, we can make ourselves the lightning boots off the rip, because we already have an anklet as well. What's this? Oh, look at all that high-end bait we have now. Oh, oh. Your boy is very happy right now. Hell yeah. How did I not notice this? Seaweed. We got ourselves a pet little turtle dude. Oh, this is awesome. So there it is, the Snapthorn. It requires 15 stingers, 3 vines, and 12 jungle spores. So, yeah, we're just going to hold off on that goal for now. Maybe prioritize making some abominations instead. And then, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the point in which you're supposed to get the Snapthorn is sort of around Queen Bee before that, and I feel like it might be a little bit cheesy. I mean, obviously, people could play the game as they wish, but in my case, where I'm wanting to actually showcase some of the new weapons, I feel like it would be a good idea to, you know, actually go for the new weapons. So there we are, summoning potions. Our big limiting factor at the moment is Moonglow. However, what we have are a whole bunch of these bad boys. Do we have any Moonglow seeds? We actually do. Hey! Do you know what? I feel like we are massively overdue a building episode. I know. I said I wasn't going to do too much building in this series because I don't typically in my class playthroughs. But there's a few things I want to get done. I want to make a potion ingredients growing area. Maybe a greenhouse. Maybe a little area to showcase all of these little relics. You know? Stuff like that. Maybe an NPC hotel so we can buff up the amount of NPCs we have in our world, you know? All of this stuff, it'll be useful. So yeah, in the next few episodes, building. I want to get some of that done. For now, because I want to prioritize the growing of Moonglow for summon potions, I'm going to do a little bit of a temporary thing here. I mean, why not, right? The sooner we get stuff planted, the sooner we get resources. So then, with our whopping great fishing session out of the way, I believe it might just about be time for us to attempt the Brain of Cthulhu. I'm not actually expecting to take it down today. However, if we can grab ourselves some tissue samples from the little creeper flying circle dudes, we might be able to make one of the new whips. So what that means for us is popping over here, making ourselves the summoning potions we can make, and grabbing ourselves a bunch of buffs in general. Real quick, it's probably a good idea for us to actually figure out how to make the new whips, the Crimson Whip. So the Crimson Whip I am looking to make, where is it? There it is, the VASCULASH. 19 summon damage, 5 summon tag damage. Wait, get out of town! For some reason, I was under the impression that you had to take down, or at least grind some of the materials from the Eater of Worlds, / the Brain of Cthulhu, in order to make this thing, but no! It's just Crimtane bars. It might actually be possible we can make this thing right now, in which case, let me just pop up to Le Furnace. Crimtane bars. Yeah, we actually have more than enough. I cannot believe it. We are about to massively upgrade our whip situation. Oh, dude, I am very, very ready for this. There it is. The VASCULASH. It's just a default one, but I'll take it. It's still a huge upgrade compared to what we've got. Oh, look at this. Oh, It's kind of unnerving that it makes that weird, like, squelchy squirt sound upon being lashed out. But, yeah, it makes sense, to be fair. Right, so, if we're going to do this, we're going to try and do this well. Let's grab ourselves the heart lantern. Let's grab ourselves maybe a couple of campfires. We want to make sure we're buffed up to the nines for this fight, my friends. Oh, feral claws. That might actually be a very, very good idea. Maybe in place of the climbing claws. So let me just compare the whip speeds real quick. So this is what it's like with just default. And then with the feral claws, yeah, that's pretty noticeably faster, isn't it? Dude, we could go for a full-on movement demon kind of setup. If we put this Anklet of the Wind on, not only do we have 20% increased movement speed with the set bonus of the ninja armor, but a further 10% even still? Like, are they directly added together? Or is there, like, some sort of other weird calculation that makes it so it isn't 30% increased movement speed in the finish? I don't know. Do you know how sometimes your brain tells you it's a good idea to do something? As in, like, a really good idea? Like, right now, mine is telling me it will probably be in our best interests to try and get ourselves a Bast statue. Oh, hello, man. I think that would be a good shout, because not only could we use it for a Brain of Cthulhu arena, we could pick it up and use it at an eventual Queen Bee arena as well, right? How much defense is it a Bast statue provides? Is it 5? I mean, that's actually a fairly decent amount, especially when you factor in a little bit more via the minor improvements to all stats thing, and an additional 8 via the Iron Skin potion. Spelunker potion. Yep, we've got ourselves a good amount of those, and to be able to get to the Bast statues a little bit faster, we've got mining potions as well. So here we are, my friends, popping over to the underground desert with the sole intention of trying to find ourselves a Bast statue. Whoa! Okay! Not often I fall for those falling sand traps. Alright, underground desert house, please let there be a Bast statue. No. Dune Rider boots. I'll also take this lovely heart statue while I'm at it. And another dig toys. And there's a slime statue. In here we've got an ancient chisel. And there's yet another desert chest. Just down here. Ah, go on. Come on. Don't do this to me, Terraria. And yes, don't worry. I did see the life crystal over here. I mean, when you've already got 400 health to your name, heart crystals become less of a priority, don't they? I mean, they're still useful to make heart lanterns. But, you know, there's other stuff that are more useful to us at this particular moment. What's this? Snake Charmer's flute. Alrighty, couple more chances at some Bast statues. We've got ourselves a nice chest just out in the open here. Just what you love to see. Let's get rid of the freaking cacti boulders first, though. Ooh, Thunder Zapper. Damn, that's actually got a good amount of damage. If only this was a mage playthrough, though. Another chest, and there we are. Bast statue. Finally, ladies and gentlemen. Finally. Oh, man, am I glad to see this bad boy. Not quite done here yet, though, folks. There's still the desert chest on the right-hand side there to pillage. We've got about 40 seconds left of Spelunk, so let's make the most of it. Here we are. Oh, it's another Thunder Zapper. Yeah, sure. Alrighty, now, my friends, now I feel like I might actually be ready for this battle. So here we go. Bast statue, campfire, heart lantern, and I forgot to bring my bombs with me so I could destroy the Crimson Hearts. Whoops. CATTIVA? What the hell? Bro, what is this? I don't know what's going on. Oh, wait. No. Don't destroy him. Don't destroy him. Okay. CATTIVA. What? 8 summon damage. Summons CATTIVA or CATTIVA. I don't know how to pronounce it. Summons CATTIVA to fight for you. A lovely pal, but also helps your mining efforts. Right-click to pet it. Bro, what? Wait, hang on. Come over here, buddy. Oh, look. I actually can pet it. Wow. Dude. That's actually some hefty damage. Okay, so how does this guy work? Does he work similar to Abigail's flower in that when you keep on respawning it, maybe it then gets more damage? I don't know, but I am liking the rate in which it's able to hit enemies. It's kind of sucky that this thing has minus damage, but, I mean, it's only got the same damage as my slime staff. Is CATTIVA better than the slime staff? I've no idea. I guess there's only really one way to find out, isn't there? Let's go ahead and start breaking some hearts. At least Valentine's is done and dusted, so it doesn't matter that we're breaking hearts at this point. Oh, that sounds so cold when I say that. All right, let's try this theory out. So, summon potion, go on, and boom. So, what? CATTIVA will fight for you? Oh, so I can have Slimy and CATTIVA. So, CATTIVA, you can't, like, resummon it over and over to gain more strength? Is that what I'm getting from this? Oh, Crimson Heart, our first light pet. Don't mind if I do. All right, let's buff on up in advance. And, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Oh, it's a rotted fork as well. Okay, cool. Let's get ourselves over to the center here. And here we go. The Brain of Cthulhu. I don't know what to expect, to be honest with you. I don't know how difficult this is going to be. I do have 2 individual summons on me, which is kind of cool. Normally, I just have 1 type of summon on me, but no, I've got 2. Yeah, we're going for variety here, my friends. All right, so far so good, I would say. Oh, no. Wait. What's happening? Ah, I'm confused. I've got millions of debuffs on me. Oh, not okay, man. Not okay. Okay, come on, summon dudes. I'm going to need you to do just a little bit more than you are doing. Maybe those guys will be better against just a single target. But with that said, they do seem to be doing the work. So I can't complain too much. Not really. All right, we've almost got all of the little guys out of the way. And then the real fight begins, eh, folks? All right, 2 more, 1 more, and there we are. Right. This is where it gets interesting. Keep it going. Gotta start working. Ah! Woo! Yikes! Okay, I already can't tell what the hell is going on, so I'm going to be relying on my thorns here, I think, my friends. Bottom left, bottom right, bottom left. Oh, I can't tell what's going on. 900 health. Come on, Thorns. I'm going to need you to do some work here. I'm also going to need my summons to do some work. Oh, no, 400 health. 300 health. That's what we got him down to? Man, we took a massive string of damage there, didn't we, at the end? That spider did not help. Do you know what? I'm going to activate the summoning potion now, so I can have 2 little squishy, slimy dudes on me. Yeah! Oh, panic necklace! That is a good find right there. Anyway, buffing up. Let's do this thing. Hopefully I can get myself up to the arena before things go bad. I'm already having to use a freaking health potion, man. That's not okay, is it? And my slimies are struggling enormously, actually. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, 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 oh dear. Right. Okay, okay, entirely in complete panic mode. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's safe to say there is too much trash on my screen right now. If I could get rid of, do you know what, honestly, CATTIVA was definitely doing the job for us. And I put it away as well. Oh, no, not only did I take it out of my inventory, I put it away. Bro, that was not a good shout, man. Oh, no. This isn't good, dude. It's not going to take much for me to die here. Yikes. Oh, my slimies are struggling so bad. But then again, do seem to be picking up some little regenerative hearts here and there. On second phase, though, I won't get many regenerative hearts. Oh, boy. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. We've almost gotten all of the little guys out of the game. Unbelievably. I mean, what a recovery this would be if I could pull this off. Right? Seriously, that would be quite incredible. Just got to make sure... Oh, a tentacle spike. That's interesting. Right, come on. Come on. Just a few little circle dudes left. And... wait, there we are, right? No, hang on. Got this guy. Now. Now, my friends. Now is where things start getting interesting. I should have kept CATTIVA on me. Flat out. I'm not going to do this, am I? Unless my Slimies suddenly pull something out of the bag here. I mean, I don't know. They're kind of doing some damage now. Kinda. But it's when these guys start... becoming more and more difficult to tell which one is the correct one. Yeah. That's when things get a little bit crazy. Come on, still going. 1700. Okay, pull away, pull away, pull away, pull away. And go this way. We're sort of working with backwards mirror images, which I've got to be honest is one of my biggest shortcomings. I can't do it. Just flat out. Oh, I mean, just look at it. He's all over the bleeding shop. And now we've got spiders trying to roll on in. Oh, if I can get myself back over to the arena, might have a chance. 1,000 health. Ooh, I don't know, man. This is getting a bit ropey for my liking. 700 health? I mean, who is even the right one at this point? It's really hard to tell in the moment. I imagine when I watch this back in editing, I'll spot something and I'll be like, oh my god, you're such a stupid idiot. Why didn't you realize this? But one thing I am noticing is the summon prioritization, that little spinny circle. That is the way to tell, isn't it? I've just realized. Yeah. Oh. I mean, if that doesn't deserve a like for that incredible recovery after that, frankly, appalling start, if that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. I mean, come on. That was pretty damn good, right? Oh, dude, I'm absolutely chuffed to bits right now. Fantastic.